Okay, I'm back with you. This hub's been taken out of the immediate blast cabinet. You can see the center has a really pretty finish to it. Looks brand new, and just about ready to lace it up to a new rim. Laid out my spokes. Your inside spokes have a less abrupt angle, and the necks are a little bit shorter. That's how you can tell the difference between inside and outside. Every threaded element that goes into the restoration of the motorcycle, I treat with something, either an anti-seize compound or a Loctite material. In this particular case for the spokes, each of the threaded ends of the spokes have been treated with just a little touch of grease. In the manufacturing process, when they roll the threads, they have little burrs and stuff on them, so if you actually just add just a little bitty tiny bit of grease painted on the ends, it makes the nipples thread on that much easier. I'm going to get right to this because it's going to take several minutes for me to lace this wheel, and it might bore you and you might not want to stay for the whole video, so I'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so right off the get, what we need to do on one side of the wheel is place all our inside spokes, every other hole, one side only. We're going to nipple them into the rim that has the coinciding angle of those spokes. It's apparent, maybe not easy to see. I'm only threading the nipple on maybe about 3 or 4 threads. And for the purpose of lacing, you need them just a little loose so you can manipulate the spokes a little bit to get other spokes in. That's one side. I'm going to flip it over. And then put in all the inside spokes on the other side. This is a typical lace pattern for most Japanese bikes of this era. There's some variations to this lace pattern, but if you pay attention to how it was taken apart, it'll be easy for you to put back together. I surely don't think that you'll learn how to lace wheels just by watching me, but I thought you might be interested in the process. So here's the process. outside spokes are sometimes a little harder to get in because you have to squeeze them by the lip of the rim. There's a little less room to angle the spoke in. So many times they kind of have to be threaded in. I've done these hubs before, so I'm anticipating that that's what needs to be done. I've got the inside spokes in, and now I'm putting the outside spokes in. Both sides of the spokes inside, and then do the outside spokes. They go in from the inside and they flop over the outside. And we get to do one side at a time. I hope you can see how we're a little restricted as to the angle we can approach that spoke hole. That's why I have to kind of like thread them in a little bit. After the wheel is laced, I'll tighten the spokes on the truing stand, draw the nipples in evenly all the way around, and then torque those spokes down to the proper tightness. We are 3/4 done. When I put it on the truing stand, initially to tighten the nipples, I'll run down every nipple I had to restart the camera. It went to standby. So I'll run down every nipple where I am exposing about half the spoke's threads. And continue to do so, rolling the wheel around, tightening the nipples with my thumb and forefinger, bringing the nipples down evenly, using the thread count on the spokes as a gauge to make sure that the hub remains in the center of the rim. the little tiny bit of grease I put on the nip on the spokes really helps this operation go smoothly. Same process, front and rear hubs. This wheel has 36 spokes. That's typical of the era. There's different configurations and different numbers of spokes, depending on the manufacturer and actually the country of origin. And that's it. I hope that wasn't too boring for you. It's all laced up. Ready to go to the true stand, tighten the spokes, and true. We'll catch you on another video.